Fragile children far from home.
Nursing homes are not an appropriate place for any child.
Children segregated and isolated.
How's that facility helping them?
Big money, political power.
If you follow the money, you'll see the influence. It's incredible.
And heartbreak.
My daughter was healthy when they took her away. And next day she was dead.
I'm SHEILA MACVICAR, and this is an America Tonight special investigation, Invisible Children. Nursing homes may not be the kind of place where you'd expect to find kids. But in the state of Florida over the years, thousands of medically fragile and complex children have been sent to live in skilled nursing facilities, the same kind of place where you'd find senior citizens. And like senior citizens, the children often stay for years. We went inside and found children being warehoused. This is hidden camera video from inside a Florida nursing home. Children in wheelchairs parked in a hallway at a place called Kids Corner near Fort Lauderdale.
It's more like a facility of storage, of storing the kids.
Marcelo Martinez knows something about Kids Corner. His son Andrew has lived there for more than a year. Andrew Martinez was an outgoing high school senior. His goal was to become a firefighter when a freak incident changed his life. We're on our way to meet Andrew Martinez. He's nearly 21. When he was just 10 days after his 18th birthday, he had a cardiac arrest and oxygen deprivation to his brain. Could you, if you had help, care for him at home? Could he be at home with you?
I mean, that's what I would love.
Martinez was never told he could have in-home care for his son. Since he left the hospital, Andrew has only lived in nursing homes. The state of Florida has pushed parents like Martinez to send their children to nursing homes like this one, according to a U.S. Justice Department investigation. The nursing home cares for patients old and young, geriatric and pediatric. This was the first of our 3 trips inside with Martinez. What do you think his day is like when you do not come to see him? What does he do?
Not much of nothing. Because when I show up there, there's no interaction.
With other people?
Yes.
Or with staff?
Yes, with staff. There's nobody there to really care to him. There's no, it's more of a system, okay, 12 o'clock, feed him, give him his meds, that's it. You know, done deal.
The deal on this day? Kids in the hallway, some desperate for attention. None of the kids doing anything. No activities, not even a toy in their hands. The calendar at Kids Corner calls it chillin'. And is that the way those kids are treated?
Yeah. On the average, that's basically it. So it's nothing new to me. Finding my son stuck in between the door. How's that facility helping them? Just sticking between the door. Oh, yeah. But that's the reality I have to deal with. Sorry.
Other families told us they had seen the same thing. Children neglected for hours, parked in the hallway, ignored. The reality federal inspectors have found at Kids Corner: rusty cribs, heavily soiled floors, walls, and counters, furniture torn and in disrepair, loose handrails, dirty showers, and possibly most alarming of all, only one registered nurse scheduled on the night shift to care for 59 medically fragile children. Federal standards call for at least 2. 12-year-old Deontay Schuler is a quadriplegic after being struck by a car while riding his bike. He spent more than a year at Kids Corner, and while he was there, he endured bed sores and 2 broken legs. How was it there?
Terrible.
Why was it terrible?
Nasty food. Some of the CNAs are rough.
Sorry, say that to me again, sweetie?
Some of the CNAs are rough.
Really? Rough in what way?
When they change you, they turn you hard and everything.
So they weren't very gentle with you.
Yeah.
CNAs are certified nurse assistants. Like Marcelo Martinez, the Schulers didn't think they could get home nursing from the state.
We were told that the government cut back on the nursing care where we wouldn't get it full time, so that was an option. I'm about to party, yeah, it's mine, it's mine. What does
Deontay's grandmother then tried to move Deontay out of Kids Corner.
They didn't want him to leave, you know, that was part of their gravy train.
The Schulers finally found a lawyer who would help.
It was like he was our angel of mercy because he helped us get my grandson out of there.
The Schulers' angel of mercy, lawyer Matt Dietz. Dietz is an outspoken advocate for the disabled, and he's now suing Florida on behalf of medically fragile and complicated children and their families to force the state to pay for in-home care, a lawsuit joined by the Federal Department of Justice's Civil Rights Division.
Nursing homes are not an appropriate place for any child. I mean, a child should be with their family.
Isn't it more expensive for the state to keep kids in nursing homes?
Well, the state has acknowledged that it is 20% more expensive to have a child in a nursing home than it is to have a child in their own home. So it ends up costing the state almost $250,000 to $300,000 a year.
So this sounds like a no-brainer. Why don't they do it?
The nursing homes, it's a financial incentive to have these children at nursing homes. It's an annuity.
I love you.
The state pays nursing homes up to $550 a day for children, twice as much as for elderly patients, and 20% more than full-time nursing care at home. But a federal lawsuit says the state of Florida has not been eager to see the kids go home. The Justice Department says Florida violated the civil rights of these children by unnecessarily segregating them in nursing homes, away from family and community. Marcelo Martinez wishes his son Andrew wasn't so isolated. His son is more than an hour away, and visiting is difficult.
You know, I'm just like your average Joe. You know, I have my bills to pay, I have kids to raise, and unfortunately, you know.
And you got Andrew.
Yes.
When America Tonight's investigation continues.
My daughter was healthy when they took her away. And next day she was dead.
A child's tragic death in a Florida nursing home.